Hey guys, good morning. So I am on my journey continuing down to Florida. I slept last night. I was technically in North Carolina, but just by the border line between North Carolina and South Carolina. And this morning I crossed over, and that's where I'm driving through now, driving through South Carolina. I got my Starbucks coffee. I just had that about a half hour ago. And I drove the stretch of the drive from New Jersey to Florida that I like the most. The North Carolina, South Carolina, the two-lane portion that stretches, from about the middle of North Carolina to when you get south of the border, which is like a bunch of shops by South Carolina, right in that area. Just kind of past that, and now it's a three-lane highway as you get closer and closer to Georgia, which will be the next state south. And the temperature is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and the sun, the clouds, not much clouds in the sky compared to when I left New Jersey. And you can feel a level of warmth. You can feel more sunlight. You can feel yourself getting closer to the equator. You feel a different energy as you travel south, and there's a different energy versus when you travel north. It's just my experience. It doesn't matter if I do it in the summer or the winter. There's just different energy, and not necessarily good or bad. It's just something I observed through my travels. And of course, a different pace of life, different atmosphere, different visual feeling. The visual of the different atmosphere, different environment, different culture. It's something that soaks into you, and it makes an impression on your energy. But all that being said, I do enjoy the part of my lifestyle. One of the part of my lifestyle that I enjoy the most is the open road, and it allows me to just listen to music and collect my thoughts and just unwind. It could be said many times that the journey sometimes is almost more enjoyable than the destination. So enjoy the journey and really soak in the experience. And that's what I like. I could take this journey as much as I want. A lot of people only take this journey, once a year or once in a lifetime, traveling to different states and then relocating and moving and then setting up a new home base and then anchoring down. And then, they very rarely then leave their home base or their home building or whatever. And that's it. And they don't really hit the open road very often. And I do enjoy the open road. There's a level of healing for me. Again, I've learned over the course of my years to just pace myself and just take my time and relax. And it's easier to relax and enjoy the journey south. When you're by Washington, D.C. traffic, that's the worst part of the drive. It's very unenjoyable. And then even when you get into Maryland, Baltimore, to me, not enjoyable. I enjoy, a little bit more country type driving, or not rural necessary, but like this. It's a little bit more relaxed, not as hectic. Makes for a little bit more enjoyable atmosphere. And that's why, too, I think I do enjoy the southern feel, the southern culture a little bit more. And again, one is not better than the other. I'm not one of those people that pits southern states versus northern states. I think that's harmful to our country, but it's just an observation because they both have different pros and cons. Believe me, pros and cons for both. And that's why, again, I like Florida, because Florida is a little bit diverse. It's not necessary, even though it's a southern state, it's not a southern state culture, because you have people from all over the country that have relocated there and all over the world. And so it's really a special place that I enjoy. Is anything perfect? No. But just wanted to share this drive with you for those who don't get out, for those who don't hit the open road, for those who have relocated to a certain area and they don't spend much time on the road. And maybe they have no desire to spend much time on the road, because it can be a negative thing to some people, and even for me at times. But it is enjoyable to just see the open road and to let your mind go from, for me, there's something harmful in every day going to the same Starbucks, the same Dunkin' Donuts, and everyone knows your name, and I don't know, kind of like after 2-3 weeks of the same routine, I do get a little bit annoyed with it. I kind of like, there's something to be said that's healthy for routine, and there's something to be said that's healthy for spontaneity, which enhances creativity and authenticity. It's a delicate balance, though. There really is a delicate balance, and there's no one formula because we're all individuals and we have a different balance. And I often say that's the struggle that many face in life and society faces in life, is finding a delicate balance. But I wanted to share, and I want to share this drive with you, this experience, my thoughts, and everything that, life is. Life being basically one big open road, with pit stops, with rest stops, with pitfalls, with breakdowns. But we just, we stay thankful, and it is encouraging to feel it's encouraging not to have the cloudy weather. I want to say that. It's encouraging to have, sunlight starting to peak and warmer weather. Life to me, there's enough negativity that I don't want to add negativity with bad weather. Something about bad weather. It's okay for a break, but those long winters really do crush my soul. It's true. There's no way around that. I don't think I could ever. If God forbid I really did have to get another job, if I lost my job or something, I got to figure out a way to just stay in Florida, because there's no way. I'm a survivor. I would do what I have to do, but I wouldn't want to spend any more winters in New Jersey. I just wouldn't. I don't know. But you never say never. You never do whatever. But either way, and this is a little bit peaceful. You see the trees, and of course there's truck drivers. I know there's some people in my on my channel that want to get into truck driving. It's a great career, and for me, there's a certain type of person and a skill set that requires, because that's work. But again, some people would enjoy that, and you can make a good living there. So everyone's different. There is a person that I watch on YouTube, KB the Trucker. I enjoy his videos sometimes. I like how he shares. But it's a beautiful, winter hasn't took hold to all the vegetation yet. Of course, we're in South Carolina here, so the temperatures stay a little bit more mild until probably December, January. Versus, in New Jersey, they're already starting to turn pretty cold with the wind and everything. South Carolina kind of holds on to a mild climate, and like I said, until about the end of December, January. And then it's winter here too. I know a couple people that relocated to South Carolina. They thought they could escape the winter, and they escaped a big portion of it. But there's still some winter months to be had in South Carolina. And of course, shout out to our longtime viewer that we love, BVT, Better Video Tubes, and his family and his health. Thinking about you, praying for you, and even one of my original viewers, JPM Lawn Care. We got into a political debate, and she, it was just, it was over. It ended the relationship. There's so many people that I started my YouTube journey with that were so supportive. But you have either you grow apart or you have disagreements, and then you become strangers. And but I still think about a lot of the original people that were part of my channel, and I still thankful for them, and still pray for them and think about them. And that's life. You have different people in your life in the beginning of your life or during different seasons of your life, and then they're not there anymore, and it's, there's a void. You still think about them, you still love them, but that you can't go back. I do believe that there's a certain point in relationships that there's a turning point that, I don't know, even if you wanted to, there's just no going back. Because again, time is like a river. There's going to be so many times in life that you want to go back and make different decisions with relationships, finances, different life decisions. But you can't. And you just got to let go, and you got to go forward. And that's my thoughts for this morning as I am on the open road. Again, I pray the best for you and for your life, and that things go well. And I appreciate all your support and love. God bless.